Guess what tonight is?
Sunday.
Sunday, but what is tonight? Jeez, why are these always so hard for you?
It was Oscars.
It's Oscar Sunday, Oscar. So let's go ahead and do a little quick Oscar show. We've been trying to watch as many of these movies as possible.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it. This is a quote. I love acting because it's a bit of an escape. It gives you the ability to reinvent yourself. They say that acting is the shy man's revenge. I doubt you know who said that, but if you want to take a shot.
Like an older actor.
No, it's actually young. Hayden Christensen.
Oh, really?
The dude that
the
played
Star Wars guy?
Darth Vader. Yeah. But that is true. Like, people act and put, like, because I'm like that. I feel like I'm an introvert, but people hate me so much on here because of my out of hand opinions. So you would think I'm like that in normal life, but in normal life, what am I? I'm just a quiet little mute.
Yeah.
So it's like, that is kind of a little bit of acting I put on, right?
Well, they say too that actors, like, they're rude, but it's not they're rude. They just have anxiety or stuff like that.
Well, what's crazy is, how are you an actor if you're like, I'm not an actor, but say I were to go and I went into that before and I was an actor now, my personality is still going to be the same. How, because I know there's a lot of actors that are super shy and introverted. How do you get on stage or in front of a camera and then all of a sudden you're, acting, crying, screaming, doing all this stuff, dramatic, but then it's off and then you're just like, oh, don't talk to me. Leave me alone. I have anxiety. I don't want anyone to talk to me. It's crazy how people can put that on. And I feel like people act every day. Like, there's tons of people that do that.
Yeah.
You know
You're always wearing a different face for different people.
Yeah. So, I mean, I have so much respect for actors that go and completely turn into a different person, for a role. You gotta respect it. All right, quick little game. Oh, dang it. I don't have a pen. Hold on. Hold that thought. We'll cut this out, but hold that thought.
Yeah, babe, I think we should do that. Put this on a shirt. Up in the top.
We need to both give it that.
Oh, you're not going to wear your hat?
Oh, it had already started without. Why does it look bad?
Mm-mm.
My no hair.
No.
All right, these are quotes. Since it's Oscar night, a quick little game.
Oh, we got Chris.
There finally, just like an actress showing up late to set. Hey, your call time. Oh, now she's gone. She's like, oh, screw this. Hey, her call time was at 4. All right, here's a quote.
I wonder what happened to her.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Oh, Jack Nicholson.
No. Oh, there's Steven. Get Steven. Put him on the link on a phone. Jeez, this is...
Jack Nicholson said that. Here's looking at you,
No,
kid.
it's Casablanca. Casablanca. All right, next one.
She can't hear.
She can't hear?
That's what she said. She texted, I can't hear.
Try it now. Christine Aguilar's recording failed. The recording has stopped. Everything up to now has been saved. To continue recording, tell them to stop. Text her to log out and go back in.
Well, like you.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, there she is.
All
Hey,
right.
why don't you just give Steven the phone? Or are you just going to let him jump in?
Oh, I'm here.
He's here.
She's on a tripod.
Okay. All right. All right. We're doing a little quick quote game. I'm king of the world. What movie?
It's from
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Titanic.
Good. All right. Mama says stupid is as stupid does.
Forrest Gump.
All right, cool. All right. All right. So actually, let's do one more. I love the no. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
It's like
That's an older movie.
one of those old ones, isn't it? Like Casablanca.
Nice. And no. I'm sorry. Gone with the Wind. And babe, you just
just
saw. We were
watched
just
that.
watching that the other night. It was on.
Yes.
All right. Hey, this is our Oscar special. So, just real quick, we're trying to see if anybody, what your predictions are for tonight.
Okay.
So we'll start with Chris. First one, Best Picture.
Okay.
Tell me first which ones you've seen, and then a little brief review, and then which one you think is the best. So Best Picture, Emilia Perez, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Nickel Boys or Nickel Boys, I'm Still Here, The Substance. Damn, how many movies are on there? Dune Part 2, which I feel like came out like 2 years ago, but
Yeah.
Wicked, Anora, and The Brutalist. So out of those first ones, which ones have you seen?
I've seen Anora. I've seen Wicked. I've seen half of Emilia Perez. I couldn't stand it. And I saw The Substance.
What about, you didn't see Dune?
Conclave?
No.
The Brutalist? Mm-mm. Okay, so first off, you said you only got half through Emilia Perez. Why?
Dude, that movie is horrible. Like,
Steven in the
first of
back.
all, are we really talking about a Mexican drug cartel leader that wants to be a trans woman and completely leave his life and his family behind? Are we really talking about that? Is that even believable? And then also, in the midst of that, which is kind of a serious topic, right? Sure, it's a big thing. But in the midst of that, you're going to bust into song and dance.
Well, okay, but it was a musical.
Yeah,
That's kind of weird.
so it's just like, I feel like anything that they want to make like Oscar worthy, they just make a musical. And it's like, bro, like, can we just get the story down pat and focus on what the story is, which is, I guess, a Mexican cartel leader wanting to be trans, which, first of all, sounds...
I mean, that's like real. I don't know. I thought you're like bashing this for not being realistic, but then your favorite movie is The Substance, where a chick turns into a monster. Wait, what? So that's more realistic?
I guess they're the same thing because they both turn into monsters. Just kidding. I'm just saying.
Oh my!
She's getting
Someone's
us canceled tonight.
She's not getting other people canceled. She's getting herself canceled.
No, it's not my first or my last time being canceled, I'm sure.
So then, okay, so all right, so you have a strong opinion against that. What about the other ones?
I like The Substance because it's like it's an old school type of movie, right? So think of like the Twilight Zone. Those were old entertainment tales, and that's kind of what this is. It's a modern day glittery pop, neo pop Twilight Zone tale, but it's also talking about like the fear of aging, which is a big fear in a lot of people, and vanity, and the fear of what vanity can do. Right. Okay. You can like manipulate your body in so many ways to do things that are unhealthy, and ageism too. Right. Like you have to be a certain way if you want to be relevant. And length
for that,
right.
I mean, she wants to stay in, model or whatever it was, fitness, whatever. Yeah. Fitness. For that. But yeah, she could have become just a regular actress that, play a mom or something.
True.
They don't cast those, like exactly what Chris was saying. Once you're a certain age,
she was already typecast or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So are you saying that was your favorite then?
Yeah, it was my favorite because it was just a classic horror sci-fi tale wrapped up in glitter and body and dance and all that.
But best picture?
Well, what else is there? Oh, you know what? I think
complete unknown?
Amelia Perez should have not been in the running. I think it's in the running because it's like, ooh, let's vote for trans because it's like that's the thing to do. Let's be like progressive.
Somebody hates trans. It's coming out.
I just don't like it when it's like.
I hope none of our followers are trans.
Sorry, I just don't like it when it's like this is what they have to do because it's PC
so
and everything.
You're not necessarily against trans. You're just more against that. They're just trying to use that
push it out.
Push this movie.
Yeah, push it out. Now it's like all over SAG Awards, Academy Awards. It's like, really, was it really that great, guys? I don't know. I think it's because you have an alternative agenda, and I think that one should have been kicked out, and The Last Showgirl should have been in the running.
Oh, I 100%. Wait, did we see Last Showgirl with you? Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Last Showgirl started off, and I was like, "Oh, here we go, another movie that Chris picked that's complete trash." But that movie, about halfway through, just completely. I honestly, I don't know if it would have been Best Picture, but I 100%. I don't know which one I would have kicked out, but 100% it should have been in there. Like that was exactly the type of like movie I go for Best Picture. A complete like, it just had me at the end like, wow, she was so much more complex than what I thought. It wasn't just a little ditzy showgirl who just cared about her job. Like she was a really complex character that didn't come out till the end.
On the way
home,
the
whole relationship with the daughter and the ex, like it was.
What was your best part?
What?
What's the part that you like?
Of The Last Showgirl?
Uh-huh. The one part. Wait for it.
What's that old bird?
Susan Sarandon.
Jamie Lee.
Who?
Oh, Jamie Lee.
Jamie Lee Curtis dancing so creepily. That was like the midday shift in the like Golden Nugget or something downtown. Like how she's not up for Best Supporting Actress shocks me because like she was only in a couple of. She was probably only in like half an hour of it, 20 minutes. But every time she was in, to me, she like stole the scene. Like I was just cracking up. She played it a burnout. And that's why that sucks. But it's like, I've seen a lot of them Vegas old time waitresses and they're like pushing 60 and they're still out there on the floor running around hustling. Like I see that. That was like real life. Like I thought that was 100% accurate. But okay, so then yours is The Substance.
I guess so, yeah. I also think A Real Pain should be on there too because that was awesome. But out of these and out of what I've seen, The Substance.
Okay. What about Steven? Which ones did you see?
Let me look up the list real quick. I can't remember what you said.
Yeah, also that Jamie Lee Curtis moment, they only filmed that moment once, so that was the original take. It wasn't planned.
Did she ad-lib that? That's what. Oh yeah, is that what you're saying?
It wasn't planned in the script. So when they were filming, I guess she saw or talked to some other ladies, and she saw ladies actually doing that.
Yeah,
and that they get paid more to dance up top. Yeah, so she was like, she told the director Sofia Coppola, "I want to do that." And then Sophia was like, okay. And Jamie said, but only if I get to do it to Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler.
It was like so perfect, but yet so creepy. It was just, I got to watch that movie again. That movie was awesome. How it's not nominated, how Pamela Anderson wasn't nominated. I don't know. That's weird, but.
Yeah, like she killed it.
Yeah, she killed it.
I think she definitely killed it. She should be up there like with all of them.
Yeah, 100%.
She was the lead. Like, that's huge.
All right, one more quote. If he dies, he dies.
Drago.
Rocky IV. Okay. Oh. All right, Steven, you got your.
Yeah. So what I've seen is The Substance, Dune, Wicked, Anora. I don't know how Dune is on there. I mean, I don't think a sci-fi movie ever win. It was good. I liked it, but I don't think that's Oscar worthy by any means. Wicked, I mean, that was
trash.
Here's my thing with Wicked. I know a lot of people love it, but at some point I was like, is this going to end? When is this going to end?
I was that way 2 minutes in. You should
never ask that in a movie. You should never get to a point where it's just dragging on.
Right.
So I don't know. For me, The Substance was freaking awesome. It was just one of these like weird movies that just had me entertained throughout the whole thing because it keeps you guessing, or you can't even guess what's going to happen next. And the music,
I'll give you
how
that.
they filmed it, when that guy was eating the shrimp, it was so disgusting. But I couldn't look away. And I was like, dude, this is crazy right now.
Yeah, it was very slick. And like,
I do find it funny that, you know, it's like a body positivity movie, but Demi Moore has so much plastic surgery that it looks ridiculous.
That's what, yes.
But her ass, did you see her ass?
Yeah. I watched
it. It was pretty gross. Oh, she did.
It's a video.
It was pretty disgusting.
Sorry, guys.
Hey, are you ready? Okay, well, because you watch most of these movies, right?
Yeah.
This is mom cutting in. You watch most of the movies, right?
Yep.
Okay, what is your keep the camera on you.
Where is it?
The camera.
We're watching it now.
Put it on you. Put it on you. I'm going to ask you a question. All right, just real quick, and then you can log out. Okay. What was your pick? Because I heard you saw most, and thanks for getting dressed up too for the
Sorry.
I know you saw. I know you saw the majority of these movies. So what was your pick for best movie of the year? And I'm actually curious because you have a good kind of.
The only one I didn't see was Anora, right? And the best was The Brutalist, I think.
Why though? I thought it was boring, like long and
slow.
Oh
no, it wasn't. It was so intense. It was.
I just feel like they were just making like all of a sudden he gets raped, and then all of a sudden the whatever like people are like I just feel like they were just
his whole experience of having to come to this country as an immigrant. All of that was so good. Oh, as a refugee or immigrant, but that part was so good.
I get that, but I just felt like they were just like. The movie was just trying to force like hardships just to make it like, okay, what's the next thing now we're going to put him through?
Those are real hardships though, dealing when there's discrimination against you because you don't speak the language or you're not from this country. I mean, we're seeing that now.
Yeah, that's true. What was your second favorite? Did you see Amelia Perez?
No, it was okay, but I didn't really care for it that much.
What was the reason?
Okay. Huh?
What was the reason you didn't care for it? Because I actually liked it, but what was the reason?
I guess because I didn't really relate to it. I really didn't. I like.
Did you know though? She's a horrible person apparently.
No, the other one.
The trans actor.
Oh, I heard that.
She doesn't like blacks. She doesn't like people from the Middle East. Yeah.
I heard that.
No, from the.
Wow.
What did she call black people? She called them something.
No, the other girl, Selena. Did you say Selena? I didn't hear you. Selena Gomez. She didn't do a very good job. She's not a very good actor.
That wasn't a good. I mean,
I thought Zoe was really good.
Yeah.
She was a good actress.
Is that your pick for best actress?
Oh God, I don't even know for best actress. Who's running for best actress?
Oh,
sorry.
It's all right because you're not keeping it straight. But all right, that's what I wanted was the best picture. All right, thank you. All right.
Sorry, bye.
It's all right, bye.
Because they were on TV.
Push the lead. Yeah, there we go. All right, that didn't go as I planned. Where are we at?
I should have went over there.
Okay, Carp Diem, seize the day, boys. What movie is that from? Carpe Diem, seize the day, boys. What movie is that from?
Did Leonardo DiCaprio say it?
Close. Dead Poets Society.
Oh, okay.
What
Robin
about
Williams?
I See Dead People.
Bruce Willis.
All right. One more. Chris should get this. Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Oh, Dirty Dancing.
Damn.
Favorite.
Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
That's hard to do.
I feel like that's one of your movies, your Scarface movie.
Godfather Part 2. All right, babe, you're up. What was yours for Best Picture? Which ones did you see, and which one do you think?
The two that stick out for me. Substance. Oh
my God! What the Substance has 3 votes?
No, mine is Conclave.
Oh, Conclave. Okay. Why?
But Wicked, and then like Honora, I know we watched it and it was really good. I feel like it was a Netflix movie though. Like,
Yeah.
we could have stayed here.
I disagree. I think Anora is my favorite on the list. Honestly, it was so good. I think there's just something about that movie, man. Everything felt purposeful. I never felt bored at one point.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Everything
felt
like it had a place.
No, like heavy. No, what is it called? Like A-lister. Like nobody was really. It was just little. Like not A-listers.
No names. Yeah, no names.
No names. Yeah.
And here's my thing is, I guess I could kind of see where it was like if that was on Netflix, I'd be like, all right, because you didn't know anybody, and some of the stuff was like over the top.
Yeah.
But like my thing is, and this is weird because I told Desiree I don't even go to like strip clubs. I've probably been to strip clubs under 5 times in my life, maybe 3. But I was really feeling all them strip club scenes. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but I was like, wait, why am I not into that mix? You know what I mean? Like, I want to go in there and just hang out for the night. Like, the chicks seem nice. You know, they're a little Russian. Like, I don't know. For me, normally, I'm not feeling those stripper movies, but I kind of was. What do you think, babe, about that? Am I changing? Maybe I'm going to become a strip club guy.
Try it.
Honestly, it's just too much. It's too much money to go and
who's gonna walk? You can't even walk to the kitchen by yourself. Who's gonna walk you in there?
I can't walk to the kitchen. But you want to know why I liked it though is because it like I think that girl, I was rooting so much for her to like how she's telling everyone like, bye, I'm out. Like I made it. I got the golden ticket. Like I struck it rich. I was really like happy for her. Like, you know, like I feel bad for the people who were like the strippers. Like we were talking about the waitress in the other movie, Jamie Lee Curtis. Like I feel bad for those people that they're just stuck in like that kind of, I don't want to say shitty life, but it kind of is, they're stuck in that situation and there's like no hope to get like Jamie Lee Curtis. Like it was like, bro, you're like about to be 60. She didn't probably have retirement. So she's going to be working until she's dead and then going to like exactly how it ended, like going to live with somebody because like, it's just, I don't know. It's sad to me. So I was rooting for that girl, even though it was like, she was crazy and da-da. I was really rooting for her. I really wanted it to like work out. Like the guy I thought he was gonna marry her and he was gonna be like, oh, screw you parents, I'm staying with her. But then in the end, he didn't have anything. Like literally he had nothing to his name without his parents. So I don't know. Her character really hit it for me. But okay, I'm gonna give mine for the best picture. So I watched last night, I went back to back since Des was out in them streets, hitting them bars. So I was home alone while she was running amok down in Burbank. So I watched, since she always throws shade at me for always being out. So last night I watched The Brutalist and Amelia Perez. And The Brutalist, I see why it probably is the one I say should probably win because it was just like the biggest. It was like,
epic.
It was the most, right. It was the most like what you expect out of the music that it was just like, oh,
heavy.
But like he gets raped, he gets beat up. It's just like, I just felt like they were just doing, some movies where they just keep doing worse stuff. And I'm sure that has happened, but it just kind of felt like it was just doing it to make him come back from all that to, triumph or whatever. But it was good. I don't understand why everyone's saying it's so great, but it's probably the most worthy. But Amelia Perez, I actually low-key liked. I actually agree with Mom that, what's her name? What's the little girl?
Zoe.
No,
Saldana.
Zoe did good. Zoe did good.
Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez, I don't know why they put her in that part. She was like the wife of... you saw it. Yeah, it was just... She had no business playing that. It was kind of corny, but... Overall, I don't know. I liked it because why can't what's different between a drug dealer and just a regular person? Look at Caitlyn Jenner. Like, who would have ever thought, married with all them kids, a U.S. Olympic athlete would ever want to become a woman? So it's like,
true.
yeah, that's pretty insane. But once she did it, I was like, that's freaking genius. Like she was able to go back to Mexico as this new person and nobody knew that it was this, you know, and then the person before was like all like tattoos on the, like was a hardcore gangster, to go to a woman and she was like big, but she was womanly, you know, and she was like more sophisticated. I don't know. I really dug it. The ending was crazy, but it held my attention. Best picture, I don't know about that. The Substance, I'm sorry, you guys. I thought that was the worst shit I've ever saw in my life. The only thing I will say, like Steven, it was like it kept my, like you're just like, what
was happening
I
next?
can't take my eyes away. I will give it that. I could not take my eyes away to see what the hell was going to come next. But at the end, I walked out being grossed out. And I don't know if like the best picture.
How long did it take us to get off the couch? We're like this at the
we were just like stunned, like in a state of shock, which I guess that movie then did.
Lasting impression right there.
Right. That was an impression it left. I was just like, I'm never just like at a loss for words. A Complete Unknown was good, but just your basic, you know, your basic
documentary,
La Bamba or some BS like
biopic.
Conclave was good, but it was a little slow. But that I liked it.
I
it was
liked
good.
Conclave.
I didn't see the Nickel Boys. I'm Still Here.
Is that the motorcycle one?
No, it's a different one. I'm Still Here is the one, babe, I was just playing right now, and it looks good, but it was kind of boring. It was a little
based
slow.
on a true story. I didn't know
It's
that.
a true story, yeah. Dune Part 2, exactly like what Steven said. Yeah, it was cool. I enjoyed it, but it's like, you know, you're not going to put
Another
a Marvel
Dune
movie up for Best Picture.
Yeah.
It was good. I don't know if it was that. Wicked, worst movie I've seen all year.
Loved it. I cannot
Only
wait
behind
for
The
part 2.
Substance. Honora was really good. I don't know about Best Picture, but I could see that chick winning. Like she captivated me. The Brutalist, like I just said, and the Last Showgirl should have been in there. But so I guess I'm going to give it. Honestly, I probably would go with The Brutalist, which is pretty sad because it's just like there's no movies this year that really like, fuck, did you like that movie? Like, you know, shocked me or whatever. So, all right. I'm not going to go through all the other ones, but any individual actors or actresses, supporting or major, that bumped out to you guys where you're like, oh, that.
Kieran Culkin, A Real Pain. And I think A Real Pain should have been in there too, actually.
Yeah. A Real Pain, actually. When a movie ends and it doesn't gross me out like The Substance, but it makes me think like, dude, I want to know, like, I want to rewatch it. I want to know more about like that person.
Yeah.
Shoot, the scene in that movie, like when they go to the Holocaust. Camp, and it was just that one shot looking into the
camp. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Just sticks with you.
For a movie to do that to you.
Yeah.
Just,
and that's one of those subjects that's like, I can't even imagine. No. You probably step into that and you just can feel like you just probably
all
get chills.
The energy.
Like, bro, this is insane. Yeah.
He did a great job. I mean, the whole movie. Oh, yeah. It was hilarious.
But didn't he just play the same character he plays like in
I don't think
the TV
he
show?
Play anything else.
Succession. Like he just plays that cocky. Character. I love it too. Like he cracks me up. I don't know where he's been this whole time. Like why hasn't he been making movies?
Yeah.
Or shows? But he plays that role of just like a cocky, don't give a shit mentality to a T. I think he should win Best Supporting Actor. Any other characters that caught your or actor or actresses?
Not really.
Wait, is Ariana up for supporting?
Yeah, she is.
I think she'll take it.
So I think it's between her and that Zoe Saldana. Honestly, Ariana Grande to me, when I walked out, I was just like, I
think she's gonna walk away with that.
That movie was so trash, but she did such a good job at playing. And I've never seen any of those, whatever, Wizard of Oz, any of that junk, right? She played that where I walked out and I was just like, I want more of Ariana Grande. That's how good. And I thought it was like, Ariana Grande, okay, it's going to be trash.
Oh, she was going to be perfect.
She completely stole it. And I like the main actress, but it was just like I was telling Des, the whole movie, she's just like mad and grumpy and just like not even until the very end where she's like exploding out. So it's like, I don't know if she necessarily she should win Best Actress, but because it's just like I don't think that role was deep enough, you know. But I honestly think, I don't even think that Demi Moore, like, what did she, half the movie, she was a monster. Like, was that really good acting? Her just
I feel like for
fitness?
best, I think she will.
Yeah, she is.
She's going to probably win, right?
Yeah.
She's like the favorite.
I don't know.
Because that was hard. She played a monster.
No, but that wasn't even probably her under the monster, was it? It was probably a stand-in.
Oh,
bro, she's not going to be able to carry that big ass.
Suit. Yeah.
I mean, in the very beginning, but what if she just played a burnt out person? Like, she didn't. What was so great about her?
Yeah,
I would give it more to the other girl, the one she changed into.
Yeah, Margot.
Oh yeah,
Margot.
On this one, I would actually give it to the chick from Honora. Like that chick, I don't know. I thought she played a really.
She was tough.
I love her accent.
She was tough.
The Bronx accent. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I didn't love it as much as I thought I would, but I'm glad I saw it. And then
it's crazy because I thought that'd be right up Chris's alley. Like, oh yeah, this is Chris's movie.
Second we walked in, I saw strippers. I'm like, yeah, here we go again. Chris strikes again.
Hey, it was a nice surprise though. Good pick, Chris.
Yeah. See.
Actually, Chris might get her credibility back because she picked the Last Showgirl and Honora, and I liked Honora. Like, I honestly kind of could watch it again. But,
see.
All right. Steven, any other performances that popped out to you? I think Best Actor is going to go to Adrian Brody.
Oh,
yeah. Good in the Brutalist.
I would have to look up a list. I'm not up to date with some of this stuff here, but.
Well, when I left the theater for Wicked, I was like, I like the movie if it only didn't have so much singing.
For Wicked, well, it's a Broadway musical.
Yeah, I know.
How you brought up why was
Amelia
Perez? I didn't want to, because I actually liked the movie, but on that, you're 100% right. What was the point of making it a musical? Like, I understand Wicked. Okay, like it's a musical, it's a play. You have all the townspeople dancing. I get it. All right. What was the point of that? You're like watching a deep, serious movie, and they're and then all of a sudden they start singing. It was like, so on that, I think you're 100% right. I don't think they needed to make it a musical. I don't know what the point of that was. They could have just made a legit, like, gritty. This person is a car, which I'm good with. Why throw that element in?
Yeah.
It felt like it wasn't necessary. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it felt cheesy when they were adding that in. It was just like, what is
Those were exactly the parts that I would kind of like turn away, or I'd get on my iPad because, like, okay, like, you know, even Zoe Saldana played it perfect, but I don't need to see her singing for 5 minutes. Like,
exactly.
I didn't get the value. I didn't get the value out of that. But I think you're right. They were just trying to throw a bunch of different stuff. We're gonna make this so crazy and different. You're right, that they have to take notice, when in reality it was pretty gritty and grimy, and the whole cartel and that was enough craziness on its own that you don't need to throw in any other crazy shit.
Yeah, let's make it a musical, so then people will really like it because they love musicals.
I will say best visual effects. I don't like the movie itself, but Alien Romulus had some crazy VFX work in there. So
of course, Steven's going to go for
the like Dune. Dune. I mean, it's more practical looking than anything, and I just think Alien did an insane job on some of those space shots. So that's probably
I agree. I think that's why like Brutalist, Dune are in there, because it was like, they were like epic movies, just the scenery and all that. You got to reward them. But I was trying to think back on just what movies. There has to have been some more movies I saw that I walked out like, oh, that was a really good movie. But for some reason, for this year, I'm drawing a blank. I don't know. Maybe next year.
I wonder if Nosferatu is going to win anything.
Did you see that, Chris? Mm-mm. Oh God, it's horrible too.
Yeah,
everyone loves that. Everyone loves that one. I was just like, I fell asleep and then woke up. Still was horrible. Went back to sleep. It was the worst movie.
I think that has a director cult following. I think that's the reason why.
Remember, that's what I told you, babe. Like, you have to be into that type of stuff because the people who are into it think it's the best.
Yeah, but I don't even think the people that are into it feel like it's the best. I get a lot of people who
I think it's
and I used to do
that.
I used to do this in the past, where it's like I feel like I have to say that's a good movie because that's like the cool like that Nosferatu was so weird. Remember we walked out and like Matthew Eck were like, no, it was good. I was
and
like,
Allie,
you don't
Allie
have to, and Allie too. I was like, you don't have to say a movie's good just because it's like weird and different, and all the everybody else is like, no, if you don't think that's good, you don't get it.
Oh
No,
God.
like, what's wrong with just like I don't like that type of movie? It's just like to me was.
I think
trash.
it's like nostalgia. People are like Steven said, that's a cult follow. Like you have to be into it to really think. Like
I mean,
I just
you
want
might
to
as
be
well,
entertained.
You might as well put The Bride of Chucky up there if you're going to put Nosferatu in there.
No, I've never seen that. I've never seen that. I'm having an old friend for dinner.
Oh,
Hannibal Lecter,
that's such a good movie.
I mean,
Silence of the Lambs.
I'm funny. Like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
Joe Pesci, Goodfellas.
Dang.
But that's
Did you know
what
that,
this-
Steven?
All these. I've seen these movies. I cannot tell you one quote. I can probably tell you one quote, and that's
Well, if you know this quote, we might have to have a talk. I wish I knew how to quit you.
Oh, Brokeback.
Yep.
All right, thank you, Steven, for not. They may take our lives, but they'll never take
our spirit.
our freedom.
Oh,
Braveheart.
is that Mel Gibson?
There you go. Okay, hey,
Ooh, look
all
at
right.
you.
Steven's a man. Steven's a man. All right, last one. Let me give you a tougher one.
He's the king.
This one.
That's his crown.
You complete me.
Jerry Maguire.
Yeah. All right, one more. I'll have what she's having.
Meg.
Yeah,
Meg,
damn.
Meg Ryan.
What's
Damn.
it?
Harry Met Sally.
When Harry Met
Crystal,
Sally.
there you go.
Wow. All right, last one. If you build it, he will come.
Field of
Field of
Dreams.
Damn, you guys
Costner.
are on it.
Jeez.
All right, that was it. That was our Oscar special. So
right,
they're about to
nice.
start. They're about to start in probably like 20 minutes or half an hour, I think. So let's go
Cool.
see. I think it's going to be Brutalist, but
Yeah, I think so
check it out.
too.
I think so too.
All right, guys. Thank you for calling in. Oh, just click.
Oh, we have to wait though, right?
Let me end it. Don't throw your hearts, babe. Come on, don't
It
let her.
didn't do it.
Why you're on the iPad?
Even
All right, guys. I'm gonna stop it.
maybe my
so-
hands are not.